to another edition of Market Marauders. We're beating the market one trade at a time. First things first, smash that subscribe button down below. Like, comment, share. We're going to dive into it. So today we're going to be going over TRNX, Taronis Technologies. We'll give you an update on what's going on with the company. So on yesterday, the 13th, they just recently updated um, in a press release saying that they have created their TaronisFuels.com website. And social media says Taronis Fuels launches website and social media, which is fantastic news for everybody out there who's holding. Um, Everybody knows people out there have been waiting for their shares of Taronis Fuels, and this is just one positive step forward, showing that it's closer to being distributed. When it's being distributed, I really don't know, but seeing that this website is available definitely lets me know that it's being distributed soon. Um, so it just basically says, in order to provide better service and easier access to our growing shareholder base at Taronis Fuels, we have launched our website, taronisfuels.com. So let's dive into the website. Right now we're on the Taronis Technologies website, but let's go browse the Taronis Fuels website. So this is the website. Talks about the gasification, produces cleaner, safe alternatives to today's industrial gas technologies, waste to energy. They have some of the solutions, gasification and waste energy, technology, news media, and investors. So we're going to click on investors. And then on investors, it just gives you a company overview of TRNX. So the company holds 7% royalty on the global use of its fuel generation intellectual property through a license agreement with Taronis Fuels Inc. Given the potential scale of this royalty agreement and the potential material impact to financial profile of Taronis Technologies, the company shall continue to provide updates on material developments within Taronis Fuels. So it's basically explaining Taronis Fuels. On here, it talks about the management team. Click on uh, the presentation. So this is the presentation: cleaner, safer, smarter. Um, the mission statement of fuels. Our technology must support United Nations Sustainability Development Goals. It must offer superior environmental footprint and human health benefits versus prevailing industrial solutions. So it also explains, some of the things they have. Our first commercially competitive product has the potential to be highly distributive to acetylene and disruptive to acetylene and propylene, which is 7 to 8 billion global market. Um, so basically, going over what they do, where they're founded. Um, this is the Tyler, Texas facility. Um, and then going down some more. Um, we currently source our feedstock medical waste ethanol from Catalina, one of the largest producers of soft gel capsules in the world. Um, for the Netherlands, we are in discussions with Heineken to reclaim their waste ethanol from beer production as promising feedback. Um, I actually want to hear more about this in a press release to see if this is, something that's actually happening. I do remember reading this press release a while ago, so this is kind of an old one. Or um, this update. So this is kind of like an old one that they put on the new website. So this is their gasification unit in Clearwater, Florida. Going more down into it, they're expanding distribution. They have you see on the map they have some in California, one in Louisiana, two in a couple in Florida, and also in Texas. And I'm just skimming over this, guys. Okay, so Turkey first scaled license contract up to $165 million contract excluding royalties, with a potential for a further 200 million in additional unit sales within 5 years. If you guys go to their website, the Taronis Technologies website, it actually explains this deal in more in depth because this came out before the particulars of that deal came out. This is their European expansion model, Port of Amsterdam site. It just shows, the site. If you guys are interested, go to their website because a lot of this stuff is on there, um, and a couple old press releases. And you guys saw how I got to this, so you guys can go and read that more in depth. But going back to their website, one thing that I looked on here that I found interesting is, for companies that are publicly traded, they have to give their stock information and financial info. Um, but if you go to these, they're blank. Um, they usually give a stock quote on here, or the current price. It says page under construction. So it just lets me know that they're setting up for that initial price set. So you guys just look forward to that in the future. Um, and the page is already set for when it's going to be coming out. So I think in a week or two we'll probably see the shares, if I had to guess, just because they've gone through the extensive effort is to make Taronis Fuels section of the website. So you know hopefully in a couple of days, but I'll say give it a couple of weeks. I think on the 23rd of January is when they're giving their town hall meeting update. So there'll be more news about it on that. Hopefully there'll be more news about that Heineken deal because that'll be a pretty big deal uh, moving forward, and good publicity for the company. Well, if we look at it, the price is at 112, so it's definitely rallying. If you go from earlier, started off at 106, it did at 113. So you guys can tell that it's rallying, and once the shares are distributed, I definitely think the price is going to shoot up even more. Um, So make sure you hit that subscribe button down below, like, comment, share. It's been a small update on Taronis Technologies, and I'll give you guys an update on Taronis Fuels whenever those shares are finally distributed. See you guys next time.